Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, creepy people.
Hello.
This is PNW Haunts and Homicides.
It sure is.
And today's actually a very special episode. It's going to be all about you, creepy people, and your stories that you've sent to our email. I'm so excited to do this. We've been waiting to do this for so long.
Almost a full freaking year.
Yeah, seriously.
Can you believe it?
No, we're not there yet.
It's coming up, though. I mean,
so soon.
Yes. It's like 2 weeks out. Our podiversary.
Gosh.
It's a very special time.
Are we going to do our announcements?
I think we should.
Okay.
I'm leaning in that direction for sure. Okay. So, first order of business, since we're already on the topic, right? I mean, it kind of fits.
Right. I'm just looking
You're
at
like,
you.
What? Yeah, Cassie's shocked. She has no idea what's going on.
What announcements? What?
Yeah. We are very, very excited about our podiversary coming up, in case you couldn't tell. And we are celebrating with a slumber party. We're going to have some activities for ourselves, and we're going to hopefully benefit the socials and all of that good stuff with some fun, creepy content from our activities during the day. But then we are also going to set up a little bit of a meet and greet happy hour anniversary tarot read with our Patreon subscribers. So yeah. So if you are one of the latest subscribers, you've stumbled upon a very, very precipitous time to become a Patreon. And if you haven't, we forgive you. There's still
what
time.
What are you even doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still time. We're going to be doing a lot of special stuff right around the podiversary for the Patreon. I am finalizing details in these last couple of weeks, in these next coming weeks. And I actually just shared one really fun surprise for Cassie. I don't have it in hand yet, but I couldn't fucking wait. So she knows now, and you guys will all know soon. And they're going to get some really awesome content and some goodies and lots of excitement and everything that's creepy. So
yes.
Let's see. Have I covered everything on that front, on that business
I think
item?
you did. Yeah. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
So join the Patreon.
I'm bursting at the seams.
Yeah. And what was our other announcement? I forgot.
Oh,
we literally talked about this like for 20 minutes beforehand. Oh. So it's about the merch that we have been working on. And you said something really, really good about it earlier, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I needed the cue to make sure that we were thinking of like the same couple of housekeeping items here. So we're super excited because we are so close to launching merch. So close we can taste it. When Serial Sisters sent us some very, very sweet gifts from their show, we've got that awesome cereal box. We've got our golden spoons. We've got, t-shirts, literally all of the loot. It was all that I could do not to spill the beans. And it's coming. It's coming very, 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 very soon, but we are just not quite ready to commit to an official date. And it's painful for everyone involved. I understand this.
I know.
It's coming.
Everybody.
It's coming very, very soon.
We will let you know.
Yes.
It won't be a secret.
It will absolutely not be a secret. I dare you to try to get me to shut up about our merch because I am so excited. Yeah. I cannot wait until we launch this because I have merch that we've already ordered for us that it has been a real struggle to keep it under wraps in many respects. It's tough times in that regard. So I am super excited because I want to wear the things, I want to use the things, and I want to show off all the things. And we are super, super excited. And it feels like we're very, very close. And with the podiversary right around the corner, there's just a lot of good things happening right now. So, yay!
Yeah. Yay!
I know I was clapping underneath the desk. I'm trying not to bump my mic because
yeah, same.
It's a bit of an issue for me on occasion. What can I say?
I'm sick if you guys haven't noticed again, because why not?
Yeah. It's been an interesting couple of weeks, I would say, for both of us in just differing respects. We were recording a very fun and super exciting episode for Seriously Sinister. And Cassie and I were queried, they wanted to know what really makes us tick. And one of those questions definitely was a reminder that Cassie has not been well. And that's all I'm going to say, I think. And that episode comes out on May 25th. So if you want to hear some grody details about her illness, I think they're going to make the cut. Trevin hasn't edited yet, but I think... you might find that those details, that information is available to you. So.
You're welcome.
Cassie is like, why? Why must you do this?
Oh, goodness.
So I guess without much further ado, as they might say in a fairy tale, should we let them know the name that we have lovingly workshopped for this very exciting new segment? We have stories that you guys have written in with, and please send us all of the stories. We want to hear all of them, more of them, all and more of them.
We want to keep doing these.
Yeah, because I mean, this segment, Creepy People Chronicles, I'm already obsessed with it. So, but I'm
just kidding. Oh, goodness.
Okay, well, darling. You have the first story, I think.
All right. So our first story is from our super awesome listener, Stephanie. And I'm not going to read the title because it'll just give everything away. So,
okay.
Even though it's literally revealed in the first sentence, but it's fine. So I was 18 years old and attending Mount Hood Community College in 1987. Ooh, 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, when a body of a girl was found in a wooded area between the main campus and the college gym.
No.
Yeah. The title was Dead Body at My College. So that kind of gave it away. But
oh my
that's
gosh.
why I didn't read the title.
Yeah.
So she goes on to say, I had to walk the path to the gym and see the crime scene taped off area, and it gave me chills to think that this body was in there as I was walking to class for who knows how long.
Ooh!
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I don't love that.
No, that is so sad and scary. Looking up the story now, her name was Mindy Thomas, who was connected to the Todd Allen Reed murders.
Yes.
But he was never convicted for her death.
Oh my goodness.
Very creepy to know now that he could possibly have been in the same area as me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was like the Forest Park killer, right?
No, Todd Allen Reed was a different one. I don't know if we got a creative name for that particular gentleman.
I don't know why I was thinking
they were. I think we did those
like
episodes maybe close together because let's see.
Maybe I get confused a lot, you guys. It says the Forest Park Killer.
It is. Oh my gosh. Wow, this feels like a lifetime ago that we talked about.
Well, it was our first episode.
Oh my God. Well, and here's the thing is for everyone that's thinking that was a year ago now, it was even longer ago than that I researched that case and, that we recorded it. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, that is a blast from the past and a little bit of a trip because for whatever reason, I remembered him having, I don't know, like a less generic name. But I mean,
yeah,
kind of feels like the unremarkable name that he deserves, doesn't it?
Yeah, dickhead.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Mindy Thomas in the episode? Do you remember?
As I recall, I think we talked about that she was one of the killings that he wasn't convicted of. I know there are several podcasts that have talked about her specific case more in depth. Murder in the Rain, I know, has done a lot of looking into her case because I think they're relatively, they're a little further up north, and that's one that they really took an interest in it. They've had some really good content that they've produced regarding her case. But, we didn't dive deep on that one because unfortunately when we were covering, his murders, that's one that definitely they didn't pin on him, but he looked pretty good for it. So
her name sounded familiar. So.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you could be so close to a murder like that. Like, oh.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're a little ways out, but we're going to have some more stories like this coming up. It's a little too close to home on some of these. Yikes.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm sure I'll sleep tonight. All right. So I get the next one. So this one is titled Spooky. So already Cassie is on board, and I love that she read a true crime one, and I'm guessing that this one's gonna be probably more her wheelhouse, and I'm not sure why it's in my court. Okay, all right, here we go.
I thought it'd be fun to switch it up.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. You got to keep the people guessing, keep things interesting, spicy. All right, so this story. Hey, Cassie and Caitlin. Since you are always asking listeners to send in their spooky stories, I thought I would share one of mine with you, which is super kind.
Thank you.
Yes, send us another one. Have you stumbled on anything else creepy?
Don't get greedy.
Yeah, but I love these. They're so much fun.
I know.
Since we all know Cassie is a history whore.
Who, me?
Oh, gosh. Here is a little backstory for you. We love a backstory. Love a backstory.
Yes, we do.
In 2014, I rented a little yellow house that was built in 1925. I also love little yellow vintage houses. Oh. Why do I feel like this one's about to be ruined for me?
Probably.
Okay. With my sister and our then boyfriends, now husbands. Oh,
aww.
It's a love story that starts with a ghost story. I'm assuming.
Looks like it.
It had all of the charm of an old house. Think tiny, somehow triangular closets. That's a new one for me. Huh. And the windows that only stay open by slotting a key into holes on the window frame.
Oh.
I don't know if I love that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of cool, though.
I mean, I love a good, old-timey, has all the character house, but sometimes it comes with baggage.
Yeah.
But to be completely honest, we were pretty much ready to pull the trigger on anything that we could afford and would keep a roof over our head. Same. So we weren't looking too closely at every nook and cranny when we said yes to the dress.
Ooh.
I knew I couldn't be the only person using that for other things. After we moved in, we found that there was a closet upstairs that had a door at the back of it, and that door was locked. Okay, well, you need to leave now.
Okay.
Okay. Weird, considering the footprint of the second level was only about half the size of the bottom floor.
Okay, so what's in the closet?
I'm getting some H.H. Holmes vibes. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh my gosh. Too bad you got more story left.
I know, God. Ah. So there absolutely had to be something behind that door. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We asked the property management about it, and they just kind of shrugged it off like, don't know. Who cares? Me. Hello, me. I care.
The people living there? The people living there care.
I cares. Like it's unreasonable to give a shit whether there is a body sealed away in your house or something. Well, obviously. Yeah, because that's immediately where my head goes to. Oh. Spoiler alert, I definitely cared, but it wasn't like we could just destroy the door since it was a rental. Pick that lock, baby. We just laughed it off and began lovingly referring to it as the murder closet.
Lovingly. It's just the murder closet. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that is something that I would do. I would definitely lovingly name something with murder on the front end or the back end, but yikes. Anyway, fast forward a few months to a night that I couldn't sleep. So I was in the living room on the couch reading a book. Okay, that seems normal so far.
End of story.
Yeah.
Right,
okay, bye. I noticed my sister's cat waltz in and plop herself on the ground. This was already a red flag. Oh, excuse me. This was already red flag number 1 for me because my sister's cat was very much the hide upstairs and don't look at me type of cat unless you were giving her treats. Okay. I thought that was all cats. I mean,
not all cats, but most cats.
Yeah. I haven't met very many friendly cats, but they're so cute. I want to be their friend.
All cats love me.
Yeah.
Eye roll.
Yeah. I kept reading my book, and all of a sudden, the cat starts chattering incessantly.
Ooh.
What?
Do you know what a cat chattering means?
I was like, should I ask? Like, I'm allergic to cats. I've never had one, but like, what does a cat chattering sound like?
They just, for me, what I think of is my cat would do this like.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's like they're meow talking.
I have to leave.
She's not a cat person.
No, I mean, I'm not. I'm literally allergic to them.
I think it's adorable. I think it's so cute when they do that.
It's just so scary in this house where they have a murder closet.
That's
it
true.
starts making that noise. It's not about the cat because I'm like, I'm sure the cat
in the middle of the night.
Yes. Now we're on the same page.
Oh, God.
Red flag number 2, because this girl was not talkative at all, unless she was in direct proximity to a Temptations kitty treat, which might at best elicit a subdued meow. Mew? Meow.
Mew?
Mew?
Mew.
Meow. Mew. Maybe a combination of both. Mew. I looked up from my book at her, and she was sprawled out on the floor, chattering away, staring directly at the four, you guys, at the far corner of the living room ceiling. I called for her, thinking perhaps she was just looking for some loves. Oh, she wants the pets. She wants the butt scratches. But she gave no response to my calls. That's when I actually looked at the spot. Don't look at the spot that she was staring at. Okay. Despite me having every light on in the living room, gotta protect my mediocre best eyesight at all costs. Super relatable. The corner of the ceiling she was staring at was black.
Oh.
I mean, maybe it's mold.
Okay. Maybe.
Okay, I really don't like that. I'm I keep saying I would like to leave.
No,
okay.
You're stuck.
In this particular fight or flight moment, I chose the happy medium. Is there a happy medium in this instance?
I like how she put a question mark after happy. Happy medium?
Yeah. I was like, I don't think I'm Ron Burgundy. Okay, so the happy medium allegedly is to continue reading your book, pretend you aren't scared, keep it moving. That's not an option for me. What else you got? You would probably be unsurprised to find out that this course of action did not, in fact, work out for me because I found my eyes trailing back to the cat that was endlessly drawing attention to herself and the situation, and I just felt generally uneasy. I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Trust the cat.
The next time I looked up into the corner of the ceiling, I saw the center of the black mass shift against the wall, and that was when I called it quits. Already?
So soon?
I mean, I guess the cat didn't, it was making weird noises that make me uncomfortable, but I guess if it was something really terrible, it probably would have run away, right?
Right, I guess. I
Okay.
don't know.
I have a lot of follow-up questions. I jumped off the couch and power walked the 5 feet to my bedroom door, where I stood in the doorway for about 10 seconds calling for the cat before deciding that she was on her own if she wanted to fuck with ghosts. Or whatever that was. Also,
yeah, Damon.
Babes, you don't have to go to the gym that day. Power walk. She says, that life is not for me. I closed the door and then hurled myself into bed and threw the covers up over my head because I'm an adult with common sense. Are you?
At least she put the covers over her head.
I mean, yeah, but you sure waited that one out. If you can't see it, it can't hurt you, right? Well, everyone knows that. That is the agreement. Anyway, that was my spooky encounter, and it should be noted that the corner of the ceiling where I saw that dark spot, it's in the void of the upstairs portion of the house.
Oh.
Spooky. I don't like it.
Something's definitely in that fucking murder closet.
Yeah. I hate to break it to you. It's not a joke about it being a murder closet.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to read and also for taking the time to create content for us creepy papers.
Aww, you're welcome.
And this one says it's okay to use her name?
Yes.
Okay. This feels weird. You did this on purpose. Her name is Caitlin, but with a K.
Yep. So do you want to keep reading or do you want me to read the next part?
I didn't realize there was more.
There's a little more.
Cassie, you sly fox. Okay, so Cassie, we emailed back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I have questions. Did you ever find out what was in the murder closet? So that's the message you sent.
Yeah.
Oh, Cassie, I love you. Caitlin responded, we didn't ever find out what was behind the door of the murder closet. Though, funnily enough, my sister still lives in that house with her husband.
Right? Oh my God.
What?
Ooh, I wonder if they ever. Yeah.
But if they live there, why have they never figured out what was behind?
I don't know.
I'll have to ask them if they have had any other spooky encounters, and we'll definitely update you with anything I find out. Caitlin,
Yes, please do.
We need a status update. Are you okay?
Is your sister okay? Is her husband okay?
Oh my gosh. Is their cat okay? Like, I'm concerned about the welfare of several individuals involved in this story.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. That was really scary.
That
was a spooky one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we've learned anything from like the paranormal types or the episode we just did, I don't remember what I called it, but types of ghosts, I don't know, types of hauntings.
Like the elementals?
The blackness is like demonic or like shadow people or something, but like definitely that like black.
I'll be honest, I don't
I
care
guess.
for it. Whatever that was is wow.
She's speechless.
I'm just trying to imagine a world where she had a fleck of mascara stuck on the surface of her eye and didn't realize it.
Yeah. It made the cat stare at the corner.
Yep. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That was conveniently located underneath a murder closet.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm starting to see the holes in my story, okay?
Oh, man. Okay. Well, hopefully we get an update on that. We'll let y'all know.
We've got another promo roll that we are really excited to share today.
Ghost stories are always scarier when they're told by the very people who experienced them. Hi, I'm Becky.
And I'm Diana.
And we're the hosts of the Homespun Haints podcast.
We talk to people just like you who've come face to face with ghosts, demons, haints, and other strange paranormal phenomena. All of it makes for a chilling good time.
So grab yourself a sweet tea, turn off the lights, and listen to some eerie, true ghost stories on Homespun Haints, wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm not scared. Are you?
You guys, we're back. Hi.
So the next story is called Spoopy Story, which sounds a little better. Like it sounds like it's going to be a little more lighthearted, but I don't know.
I mean, I'm hopeful.
When I was around 1, my family moved into an apartment. Around the same time, stuff started happening with an older brother where he would start sleepwalking and trying to climb the walls. Okay, not lighter. What?
Cassie,
Climb?
I'm not impressed with.
Oh.
I was promised lighter.
Maybe he's just trying to parkour?
Parkour.
That's what I'm going to go with. But while he's asleep.
I don't like it.
I know. Our parents were and still are big Christian church-going people, so my dad said that at one point my brother had hurt himself pretty bad trying to climb the wall, so he had my mom take us out for the rest of the day. Oh, that is so sad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I hope he was okay. He said he prayed and that when he started talking in tongues, the apartment felt like it was shaking to the point of collapse. His word.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm out.
After hours, no, bye. After hours, he said everything just stopped. So he finished his prayer and opened his eyes and everything seemed fine. So that was all happening like while he was praying.
Oh, okay.
Shaking. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fast forward 5 or 6 years, and I started seeing a lady in a white dress every night pass my room and into my brother's room. Oh my God. What?
Okay.
I mean, a lady in white dress sounds
I-
nice, right? sounds
I mean,
nice.
if you're on your way to a wedding, if you're asleep in the middle of the night as a child, and this is an unknown entity.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. At first, I thought it was just my imagination. That's not what it said. At first, I thought I was just imagining things, but my sister asked me in the morning if I saw a lady go into my brother's room, and we decided to tell our dad, but all he said was if she tries to harm us, to pray, and she'll leave us alone. Oh my God.
I am not willing to take that chance.
Every night, it was the same thing. She would walk by our door. Our door was missing the knob. Stop, look at us, look away, and go to my brother's room. And our brothers never seemed bothered. So she would pass this door and looked into the room, and they could see her through the missing doorknob.
No.
Oh man. You're like,
I want to crawl out of my skin. Ew.
As the years went by, we saw less and less. That's good. To the point where we didn't see her at all.
Perfect.
Yeah, right? But did hear things around and still do 20 years later. And every day when I get home, I say hi and bye. When I leave, my cats don't seem to mind her.
Cats obviously cannot be trusted.
I think cats are kind of protective, though.
I mean,
So
I
maybe
thought
the
so
cat-
too, but
Maybe the cat from the other story was trying to protect her, and these cats don't mind because they're there to protect. I don't know.
Okay.
They go on to say, today, one of the kabukis, as I like to call them, and I asked in the email what they meant by that, and
Yeah, I have
they just
questions.
said- yeah, because I think that has a meaning. I don't know what it is, but it sounds familiar.
Well, kabuki, I think, is a traditional garment in Japanese culture. So
Yeah,
that's
I was
why
thinking something along those.
I was
That's
trying.
not what they mean, though.
Yeah, well, I was trying not to read ahead, but I also don't want to lose my spot, so I know where my next story is. And I saw that, and I went, "I'm sorry, you
Yeah.
call."
Yeah, but they said that that's what they call a ghost or an otherworldly thing. That's their special name for it.
I like it. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. It is kind of cute.
Yeah.
So they said the kabuki hid my new toothpaste, and I spent 10 minutes trying to find it. I got frustrated and left the room. And when I came back, it was on the table where I saw it a few days ago.
Get out of here. I mean, that's relatively harmless. I guess that's probably
Yeah.
not. I mean, it's mischievous, not malicious.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to have ill intent. So this story comes from, I don't know quite how to pronounce this name. It's Keren.
I think Karen.
That's
it might
what
be
I was gonna-
Karen. I'm not sure.
It's a very pretty name.
Yeah. It's a very unique spelling.
Let's see. I pulled up a thing. Let's see if this will.
Karen.
Okay.
I think
We're
I
gonna
know
go
who
with
this
Karen.
is.
Yeah, it's someone who we've been in contact with before through social media and stuff. and
Yeah.
email, so
Okay. I'm excited.
yeah. If we're not pronouncing your name right, let me know and I will correct it. I swear.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that story. That was seriously the brother climbing up the wall. I can't.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's see. So for this next story is titled "My Grammy Talks to Me Through Fallout Boy." Oh
That's
my
awesome.
God. Okay, I'm a little less freaked out about this one. I'm kind of excited for this.
This one sounds sweet.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Hi, creepy women. I would like to remain anonymous. No problem, because apparently I can't say words or names or anything. Please and thank you. Well, you are absolutely welcome. And yes, of course.
Yes.
So I haven't really told anyone this story because it's hard for me to cry in front of people, and I really can't get through this without sobbing like a maniac.
Oh. So you're going to make us cry is what you're saying. Okay.
Oh, of course, of course. So here it goes. My Grammy was a very special part of my life, and she passed away from cancer almost 2 years ago now. Oh. And she says, fuck cancer.
Fuck it. I hear you.
Yep. No ifs, ands, or
100%.
buts about that. We're on board. Yeah. It took me about a year to try and talk to her. I don't know why it took me so long, but I decided to try it one day on a longish car ride by myself, of course. Hey, you know what?
Of course.
I mean, do you? You want to just as long as everybody else in the car is cool with it, I guess. It was so hard. Like, where do you even start? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard. So about mid-car ride, I finally talked myself into it. I turned down my music, which I had set to shuffle through all my liked songs on Spotify like a monster, and started talking to my Grammy. If that makes you a monster, then this chick is a fucking monster. Because that's...
I always do it.
Yeah, that's how...
And I'm just like, skip. I don't feel like
Skip,
listening to that. Skip. I'm like, why don't I just make a playlist?
Well, because it depends on my mood. Some days I might not
Yeah.
skip that song. I mean...
That's true.
I felt so silly talking out loud, not knowing if anyone was listening. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk to myself all the time, but it's different when you're trying to talk to somebody else.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tell her what's been going on in my life and say I hope she's doing better than she was here. Well, honey, of course, now that you're talking to her again,
Aw.
things are better. It's different now.
Ever.
I don't remember the exact conversation, but I remember that I ended by just saying how I missed her so much. It's just so sweet. I was like getting like kind of like tongue-tied because
No.
I said, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you over and over. Oh, God. Okay.
Break. Do we need a tissue?
Yeah. When I was done, I turned my music back up. The song that started to play was Homesick at Space Camp by Fall Out Boy. I'm a big fan of Fall Out Boy, but this was an older 2003 album called Take This to Your Grave.
Whew.
And I wasn't that familiar with it. And, to be honest, I mean, it sounds significant because it's, homesick and the album's called Take This to Your Grave, but I don't know it
Yeah.
either.
We'll have to play it.
Yeah. I usually have it set to shuffle through my bazillion songs, so it either didn't come up often or I normally skipped it due to not being in the mood for that specific type of song. We get it. Clearly, it's
Get
been
it.
established. I know y'all know what I mean. LOL. We
Is
sure
she your
do.
soul sister?
Yeah. Anyway, I let this song play since I was lost in my own thoughts. Then the lyrics started to catch my attention. Oh no, God. Okay, I'm already one of those people that like the
Oh,
lyrics
God damn
of
it.
songs are important and okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight the headphones will deliver you the words that I can't say a million miles away. Tonight is all about we miss you. We miss you. We miss you. We miss you. Tonight is all about we miss you. I'm
Holy
just
shit.
going to leave it at that. Well, that... Oh my God, what more do you have to say? I have like goosebumps.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Thank you, wonderful humans, for taking the time to read my story. Have a creepy ass day. Oh my God. Okay, stop.
Oh my gosh.
Those are like, I've never heard that song, and that is wow. That's a beautiful experience to have had. Listen,
Oh
if
my
anybody wants
gosh.
to come and visit me in a paranormal way and give me one of those moments, I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah. Oh.
And now I'm like really gonna like start crying because I'm like, every time I see somebody else that puts it in like a message to us, they say have a creepy ass day. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you guys, you know how I hate to have feelings because they're gross.
Too bad. Sucker.
Okay. That was a really good one to end it on so that I can go
I think
and
so too.
go grocery shopping and then eat my feelings.
Yeah, you're gonna need to eat a lot.
Yeah. I
Oh,
love that.
Man, that was so special. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Are you still crying?
Yeah, you can't really tell because I have the lights turned down low. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I was like just taking a second to like pause because I was gonna do that thing. Have you seen the movie The 5-Year Engagement?
Mm-mm.
Well, the sister was like crying about something, and she's trying to talk through it while she's giving like a speech at their wedding. And so she starts talking like she's like being choked or something, and that was like what was gonna come out of me. And oh my God.
Oh yeah, we don't need that.
No, it's not. I mean, that's not that cute. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
this was really sweet. You guys, I love these stories. And I do know I've talked to a couple of people that said they wanted to send in some stories. So I'm really excited to read your guys' stories.
Yeah, we want to read more. We want to hear more. Are we going to do a tarot read?
Should we? Oh God. Oh, I'm doing it. Should we? Yeah, let me. Do you want to use your deck? Or I can do mine.
Well, I'm sick. We all know how that goes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Cassie, I'm sick too. There's water coming from my eyes. I am not well.
Something has to be wrong with me. Let's just see what comes up. What story would it relate to?
Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
I keep sniffling. Sorry.
I know. Me too.
It's like my nose was already runny and then that.
Okay, so I'll spread this out. Yeah, I think this will be fun to do a reading for. Okay. King of Wands.
Ooh.
In the
Wow.
reverse, keywords: leadership, self-confidence, success, good fortune, and loyalty. Oh, this is interesting because we got this card in the reverse and there is a special excerpt. It's super short. It says,
Okay.
Which way does the king face? In some decks, the king faces sideways, and whether he is looking toward or away from other cards in his spread will have a bearing on the reading. This is so weird. Both of these cards that we've drawn today have had like a special meaning depending on what's next to
Yeah.
them. Okay, all right. Well, shoot. I was like, when are we going to go back to just getting a single card? But I guess not anytime soon. So I'm going to pull the 2 cards on either side
Oh, okay.
of it because I'm gonna do a little after show research of my own, and maybe I'll share some of my findings. If they're interesting. If they're really dumb, then I'll just be silent. So, we'll see. Okay, so King of Wands in the reverse. You may run into delays or your success isn't as great as you'd hoped for. If he represents a real person, it might be someone who's not available to you or who can't help you even if he wants to. That's
I
kinda
immediately
weird.
thought of the murder closet for whatever reason.
Yeah. I kind of thought of this last story, and maybe that's just because it's fresh in my mind, but it's like someone, because it literally says, tonight the headphones will deliver you the words that I can't say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Shake it off. Perhaps his loyalties lie elsewhere. He's probably not dishonest or irresponsible, but he may not be forthcoming. In a reading about money, the king reversed can mean you have to wait for money that's due to you or you won't receive as much as you would have liked. Ghosts are not concerned about money.
No.
In a job-related matter, he can mean a project will take longer than you'd planned or you'll have to work harder than you'd expected. Perhaps some of the most creative aspects of an undertaking will get nixed by higher-ups. If you asked about a relationship, this king can indicate waning enthusiasm, or romance may be slow getting started. Sometimes it shows a person who's committed to another. And then there's another short excerpt here. Bully card. In the extreme, the reversed King of Wands can be the bully card. As Mary K. Greer writes in the Complete Book of Tarot Reversals, you might oppose others simply as a display of one-upmanship. You can be very aggressive and abuse others like a bully or a commandant with no humanity.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. I think all of our ghosts in these stories were relatively benign for the most part, but it's hard to say about that weird black mass.
So, yeah. So
That
I
could
was
be a
kind of
warning.
connecting the two, the black mass story and then like the brother climbing up the walls, kind of like if that was like a demonic trying to possession type of thing. Those both seemed like kind of demonic things that would be like a big bully, right?
Yeah, those are like, if you're a demon, that's basically like just like bullying.
Yeah. And you mentioned something about, oh shoot, and it's not going to come to my brain because my brain is sick. Keeping things from people just because you can to show power, something like that.
Okay, I think it was actually up top in the start of the description, maybe.
Oh.
It says, perhaps his loyalties lie elsewhere. He's probably not dishonest or irresponsible, but he may not be forthcoming.
What if this is like the landlord or whatever who wouldn't tell them what was in the closet?
Oh, maybe. I mean, now we're just speculating why, like, you know.
Oh, totally.
I'm
I'm not accusing anybody. If you're the landlord and you're listening, I'm not accusing
Oh,
you.
no, I just mean that, like, with this many stories, I think it's kind of interesting that we might not be able to get a reading that will always click quite as much as they do with, you know, some of our singular like topics and cases. But I feel like there's some parallels in there that we were able to draw that were interesting.
Also, if like the bully card can be connected to the murder too.
Yeah, I do think the bully card, that's really interesting that was kind of included in there. And gosh, now I really am kind of tempted to take a little bit closer look at those other cards, but should we? Or
Go for it.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to. I just know we're both like.
As she yawns.
I know. Cute, right? Okay, so we got the 10 of Cups in the upright position on the left-hand side of my deck next to this guy. So I don't know. I'm just kind of curious what else maybe it has to tell us. The 10 of Cups Oh, keywords: comfort, happiness, domestic bliss, love, and harmony.
Aw.
A card of fulfillment, the 10 of Cups, represents a happy home where love and harmony abide. Some decks show a contented couple gazing at their beautiful home while their children play. They're looking up,
Oh.
Cassie.
Aw,
They're looking
interesting.
up. Others picture the pair with flowers, rainbows, and other symbols of love and hope. You could think of this as the happy ever after card.
Aw.
Like other tens, this card signifies a time of completion. When you reap the rewards of what you've sown, life is good. Abundance in the true sense of the word is yours. In a reading about money, you're in a position of financial security and comfort. Your efforts pay off. Sometimes this 10 represents family money and inheritance or marrying into wealth. If the reading is about your job, the upright 10 heralds rewards, respect, and recognition. You're proud of what you've accomplished and content with your success. This card can also mean working in a successful family business. In a reading about love, this card represents a loving, supportive, joyful relationship. It indicates a happy family life where the people involved share love openly and feel secure in their situation.
Aw.
I feel like this was definitely an episode where we hear almost everyone in these stories that they've shared with us talking about kind of what seemed to me to be like really close-knit family bonds and like those ties that literally, like this last story where like that connection and that love and that relationship doesn't disappear just because they're gone.
Oh. That's sweet.
Okay.
And the other ones too, even though they were spooky, like they ended, everyone seems okay, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had an update from Caitlin yet about her sister and her husband, but I'm assuming that they're all right.
Yeah. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. Our keywords are security, materialism, caution, possessiveness, greed, creative blocks. In some tarot decks, the 4 of Pentacles features the man with 4 pentagrams attached to his body. The image suggests his money and possessions define him. 4s symbolize stability. Therefore, this card signifies financial security or seeking it. The upright 4 represents a practical, conservative attitude toward money and material goods. You place great value on wealth and possessions and take pride in your worth. Because security is important to you, you hold on tight to what you own and may hoard money rather than enjoying it. You could think of this as the miser card. We got misers, bullies.
Interesting.
In a reading about money, this card can indicate a cautious, prudent attitude toward financial matters. You play it safe and devote yourself to accumulating wealth. The upright 4 may signify a sound investment or a stable financial position. If the reading is about your work, you've chosen a job that's secure and provides a good income, perhaps one in finance. Wealth gives you status and power, which you value. However, you may not feel inspired, challenged, or content in your position. In a reading about love, the upright 4 represents a stable, secure, structured relationship. The partnership may be based on status and money rather than love and may lack passion. Interesting. I am wondering if we shouldn't maybe consider when we do these in the future, if we shouldn't maybe just consider doing a single card draw for each of the individual stories.
Yeah.
I mean,
we could probably do that.
It kind of seems like we've had several cards recently where it's like indicating that the card has greater meaning based on what it's next to. And it's like every time we go to do a reading recently, it's like it's encouraging us to do more of that.
I know. Do more.
Yeah.
Do more.
And I feel like maybe for future people would like to, when they hear their story read on the podcast, they would like to, hear a reading that's associated, and I mean, it may end up being related to their story, or it may just end up being a message that's meant for them.
Yeah. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think that could be.
Look at us workshopping.
I know. I was like, okay, well, you can edit this out if you don't like it, but I think it could be fun. Yeah, I think that would be something to kind of show you guys that, these stories really mean a lot to us. So,
yeah,
just a little thank you. I think we did a tarot reading for about half of these today. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for being the first to send stories.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Love it. All right. Do we have any other orders of business here? Or are we ready?
I don't think so. I think we're ready.
All right.
Have a creepy ass day. See you next Tuesday. Bye, creepy people. We love you.
Yes, we trade tarot readings for stories.
Will work for stories.
Yeah.
So, for all of you that are listening, if you have any true crime or paranormal stories that you want us to share, maybe with the whole Pacific Northwest.
Yes, we would love to read them on the pod.
Yes, we will read them out loud.
Not just in our heads.
Yes. They don't have to be from the Pacific Northwest if you would like to share. Email us at pnwhauntsandhomicides@gmail.com. It's all spelled out, no special characters. Super duper easy peasy.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Same thing as the email at pnwhauntsandhomicides, all spelled out, no special characters. Please also rate and review us on whatever platform you're listening to, and check out our stories on social media because our meme game is hot.
Agreed.
And if you agree, like Caitlin, you can also find us on Patreon and support the show.
Bitchin'.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I turned some of the lights down in here so you guys can't see me being a big baby. Now I just look like a purple baby. Of the purple lights.
You're an amethyst goddess over there.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can live with that. Shoot.